Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Coming out with it, it's Clark. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Washington's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. When these two get together, there is no inclination to take your foot off the gas. And the last time these two met, Oregon full throttle and finished the blowout.
And I think Oregon fans and Oregon people around the building would tell you this is kind of their new squad now. This is the way this rivalry is going to go. Oregon getting more talent, more national attention.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Back to throw, it's Dampier.
This offense may want to take note of where this guy is lining up because he's got 2 sacks now in the first 2 plays of the game. He's wrecking this thing before it's even getting underway.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Oregon Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-timer baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability, everything.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. A game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
This QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Entering,
the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He's got him. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Entering play call.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around, and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking to throw on first down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Shallow screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Carr. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Carr. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Action is set. It's free.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Give pushing.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Entering play call. Freeze in. Cover 4 showed you. 2 to 4 single mud. Cover doing. Let's text freeze in free.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Moore to the air. Rushes on him. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They just keep firing. Got him downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Ducks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Give cushion. Pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A nice job to fall on the football, but it doesn't really do much for their field position. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look in the replay booth. Will
Entering base
overturn the
model
call.
screen, you have 5 options.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Option is east, corner strike.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team. Because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Close. There are 4 categories. You have 5 options.
The Ducks are at the line looking
selected.
to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
HB blast, duo. FD dive, HB blast, FD dive.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Slot left, 5 WR.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Short cross.
Might be changing the route.
Short cross.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Empty base.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Moore will throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him.
Snags it. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out.
5 WR. There are 23 categories.
4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Line is set on 3rd down. Let's go. They run the reverse. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Wishbone. Shotgun. Wing up. Stack Y off. You off. Putty out.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Wheel.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Entering cost screen, you have 7 options.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows.
Entering
Great job by the DB,
concept.
making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Option is set. Option. Double mug. There are 14 categories.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44.
Cover 3 matches selected.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Double mug. There are
Washington
14
right back to the
categories.
line.
You have 6 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
You have 6 options. Cover for pass.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock.
Pass.
First down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets away. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that.
Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There are 6 categories.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have execution. It's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Option is set to strong 14 plays. Choose a player to read. Choose a new player. Shoot from strong power HP zone.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime.
Entering normal.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Moore to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Now, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Safety depth, over you have 11, 3, option is FS slant free.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Gives it on the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Ray. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
So nice when you're an offense and you're getting these third and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football.
Touchdown, Washington! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Entering step, flat, pistol, push, going, tight. You have 3 options if the flat is selected.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. There he goes! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action on first down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop at the line of
Power
scrimmage.
Shot.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield
Short
quickly,
cross.
closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Post.
Moore will throw. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. And the return man is stopped. And that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Stop at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
40C. Option. Cover to invert.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Ray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to throw again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up...
Breaks into the open. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about great balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
More to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there's going to be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference battle of note. Hawaii ran roughshod over the competition en route to a double-digit victory, and they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous unis. This team is buttoned up. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Using his legs and spraying. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Snatches it on the run. Running free. The 20. Past the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Coach suggestions.
In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. You can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can build on it.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Shotgun.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Ducks in the hurry up.
You have 21 up. Short cross. Sluggo. Sluggo. Sluggo.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. They'll move the tight end. Powers forward. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington, and you best believe this one is going to stick with the men in purple for quite a while. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.